Yo, a new Bionicle set? Well, kinda. Let's take a look at these fun little sets. Sets you can buy right now if you want. These custom kits are awesome. I love them. So let's take a closer look, shall we? So these are custom sets, not official LEGO products. But as a Bionicle fan, I will take anything I can. If a custom product can provide the same feeling that cracking open a brand new Bionicle set can, well then I'm sold. And oi, these custom kits, they're fantastic. So I bought these sets from Atlanta Brick Co. when I visited their store last year. So if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, go to the store and pick some up. Or you can head over to their website and order them from there. They're about $20 each. The price there, that's in Australian dollars, don't worry about that. And look, to be fair, $20 is great value for a custom set because hey, this comes with packaging, instructions, and all sorts of other stuff that costs a lot of money to make. Plus you gotta source the pieces, it's a whole thing. So I think it's good value for money, especially because I've seen other custom sets sell for way more than 20 bucks. So what do we actually get in these sets? Well, one of the sets includes a nice little pack of Muran. We have a set as well, inspired by Jalla and Nika, or rather, Fire Boro, as he's called on the set. We've also got some Bonkle Bugs, Boro, of course, as well as some Paraka as well, so you get a nice healthy selection here. Now let's take a closer look at each of the sets, and I'll tell you why I love them so much. This isn't paid advertisement or anything, by the way, I just really like these sets and wanted to talk about them. Anyway, let's start off by talking about these Muran. They're just so freaking cute, look at them. Now they certainly take a lot of inspiration from the classic McDonald's Muran designs, much like this one here, and it's just lovely to see how well it's been translated into system LEGO pieces. Each one of them uses helmet pieces that appeared on the minifigure versions of Hero Factory characters in the Invasion from Below wave of Hero Factory sets. So we've got Evo's helmet, we also have Bulk's helmet, and finally Breeze's helmet as well, and they've been repurposed into Bionicle masks. And honestly, I think that was kind of a perfect fit. You know, while Evo's mask doesn't really look exactly like Jalla's mask, it's a pretty close fit. And it's about the best you can get with existing LEGO pieces. And yeah, honestly, I think this is a brilliant idea, and it's just a wonderful way to repurpose those masks. They do have a pretty subtle Muran Bionicle vibe to them, it's good. When we flip them around, each one of them has a little black rounded tile on their backs. Now this is of course meant to represent the discs that came with each of these actual Muran sets in their McDonald's days when they were, Happy Meal toys. And on the original sets, they of course could be stowed on their back, so it's a little fun detail and a bit of a callback to the original set. Plus it's nice too, you get a bit of playability with the set, and they can hold the disc in their hands. Super cute and super cool. Now let's talk about Jalla. So he's using the headpiece that came with the Jalla and Nika minifigure, this one here. Now this of course appeared in the classic System Bionicle playsets, like the Paraka Stronghold here. I loved these sets as a kid, so it's really special to see a beefed up, highly detailed version of this classic minifigure. This to me feels a bit like Mega Evolution in Pokemon. Normal Rayquaza, he's awesome. But Mega Rayquaza, well that's freaking cool. And so the same logic applies. The normal Jalla minifigure, pretty cool. But now this version of Jalla, way cooler. So yeah, dude, the figure's nice, pretty posable as well, which, for this scale, it's always impressive. So yeah, Jalla looks great. Oh, sorry, Fire Broha looks great. Now to the two Paraka, and we'll start off with Zactan, again using the headpiece from the Zactan minifigure seen in that same wave of system playsets. Now I love this. Using a gold Wolverine claw to represent his original scissor weapon, such a great idea. And once again, it's just so lovely to see such a small figure decked out and looking awesome. For something so small and compact, you can feel the love and appreciation for Bionicle that's been poured into this. I think that's why I enjoy these sets so much. They're made by fans for fans. And they're just a nice little representation of characters that I love. It's really cool. Now both Avac and Zactan, they're fairly similar builds, but yeah, like the original sets, it's those subtle differences that are the most enjoyable and engaging part. His fun weapon design, it looks great. And I mentioned the older headpieces that are being used, but I must say, it's a real pleasure to see these old headpieces in action. It's pretty rare to see builders use these pieces in mocks these days. It's kind of a really underloved and often forgotten wave of sets, those System Bionicle play sets. So to see these wonderful pieces get some love and admiration on a cute little mock like this, well, it just makes me happy. Also, having these Paraka spine pieces branch off of the arms so that it mimics the spines on the original toys, well, that's a lovely detail. And I should have said this earlier, by the way, these were all designed by Steven Erickson of LEGO Masters fame. He's a great dude and a really good builder, so yeah, props to him for making these sets look schmick. We'll finish off now with what turned out to be a surprise favorite of mine. It's the Mini Boro. And oh my god, I love them, they are adorable. They look so cute when they're tiny like this. I mean, look at their big teeth and their tiny little arms and legs, and then their huge weapons. They are adorable. And honestly, they're a really great representation of the original sets. When we look at the two side by side here, good job. But what's really impressive is the fact that they still fold up into a ball like the original sets can do. That's genius, man. I mean, even on larger scale Boro mocks that I see all the time in the Bionicle community, many of them don't turn into a ball. So the fact that these still can, that makes them surprisingly original and awesome. Feels weird to say that it's rare to see Boro mocks transform into a ball, because that's kind of the whole point of the Boro. But hey, I'm glad that these do. So yeah, man, any of these sets make for a perfect little desk toy, or it's just a great way to keep the Bionicle spirit alive, and keep Bionicle fans' spirits alive. A set like this is a shining light in a world without Bionicle sets. It certainly keeps me going. Plus the fact that these are small and built with system bricks, it means you could build some landscape or a nice little diorama for them, and then you got a whole world that you're creating. That's really cool. Now look, I know many fans dislike system brick-built Bionicle sets because they want to see original Bionicle pieces. I get that makes sense. But oi, a fun little set like this that's made in celebration of Bionicle, well, you gotta love that. Plus, if these were using actual Bionicle pieces, they'd probably be way more expensive to buy. So this is a good happy medium. But yeah, these are fun builds, they're very well made, I recommend grabbing some. I'll have a link in the description below if you want to grab some yourself. Again, not a paid promotion, I just really like these sets and I'm sure you'll enjoy them as well. So hopefully you enjoy taking a look at these very unique custom sets. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Happy building. Bye for now.